I'm Canadian immigration lawyer Mark Holthe, and this is Wild Tips on Immigration. This series is all designed to help you guys avoid the wild things that are happening in Canadian immigration. Stay tuned. Welcome back to another wild tip on immigration. I'm Canadian immigration lawyer Mark Holthe, coming to you from one of my favorite spots, Waterton Lakes National Park. You can see the beautiful mountain range behind me. That's one of the more steeper peaks that we have. Today's tip is directed to all of you who are overseas, unable to qualify through express entry, and are considering applying to become an international student and then use that as your pathway to permanent residence. Well, the tip today is all about honesty. Lately, I've seen a number of my clients face some difficult decisions when they have not disclosed prior visa refusals in other countries. In the background declaration of most of the application processes, it asks if you've ever been refused a visa to Canada or any other country. Some of you, your helpful education agents and other representatives, inform you not to say anything because you might get your study permit refused. Well, in honesty, they're probably right, but the reality is, by misrepresenting, you are not getting ahead. Lately, some of my clients have now faced the reality of having a great shot at express entry and becoming permanent residents, but now face the dreaded statutory information section. And we know that one of the questions on there, as I indicated, is have you ever had a visa refused before? Well, Canada has information sharing agreements with the US. You can't hide it. If you had a prior visa refusal to the US, Australia, New Zealand, even the UK, understand Canadian immigration authorities can see all of it. So you can't hide it. And so you may have spent hundreds of thousands of dollars getting to Canada, paying that egregious tuition that you all pay 3 times more than our Canadian students, and then find yourself at the end facing a very difficult decision, facing a 5-year bar for misrepresentation. Don't do it. Be honest. Let the chips fall where they may. And that is my wild immigration tip from Mark Holthe, Canadian immigration lawyer, right here on the banks of the Blackiston River and the beautiful peaks of Waterton behind me. Be honest, disclose. If you don't, it'll come back to haunt you. And one other thing I do want to say, if you're applying for the first time and you have never applied to study or come to Canada temporarily, but you have a ton of refusals, who cares? If you have disclosed them in the context of your permanent resident application, they do not harm your application at all. So, be honest. Everything will be fine. Canadian immigration lawyer Mark Holthe, saying so long.